welcome back to episode 43 of Beating Getting Over for 50 Days, where I almost forgot to do this episode, which would not have been good. Now, I might as well do the thing where I just jump into the river, because, might as well. Now, as you can tell, I have gotten better, but, not much. So, yeah,
There's no feeling more intense than starting over.
today I'm gonna be playing in my bed, so, yeah.
It was due, as I have. Or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on Reddit but it came up flat. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it.
Let's see, I just want to get this episode out, honestly. Also, I realized, who needs 100 subs when, to do some video, where I can just, do it either way. Yahoo! So I'm gonna be, beating the demons that I forgot to beat with sound effects, so I don't ever need to beat them again.
Thanks for coming with me on this trip.
Like, burnt down, dashing over it.
Just find a safe place to stop.
And yeah.
Don't worry, I'll save your progress always.
Thankfully, the hard demon that I beat, I don't need to beat again. So yeah.
This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2000.
Honestly, I'm surprised I keep finding things to talk about, albeit they don't really take up the whole episode, but I do find things to talk about. Sometimes there's a new thing every episode. So yeah.
And they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following.
I would like to make an ARG, but you know.
In a certain way, sexy hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game.
Nobody's subbed to me, so yeah.
And it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it,
But
your task
yeah.
is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer.
Sub if you'd like to see an ARG.
In the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its
Jeez, I am not doing well. Also, my charger's not plugged in. It's actually running today, so I mean.
And the player is constantly, unremittingly
Yeah.
in danger of falling and losing everything.
I'm just not going today.
When you start sexy hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree.
Come on.
A lot of people never got past it.
Yeah, baby.
You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise.
No.
Most obstacles in video game worlds.
Well, that's the second time that's happened to me.
Your ability to get through them, once you have the correct method or the correct equipment, or just by spending enough time.
Now,
In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in sexy hiking is real.
now this is causing me quite a lot of trouble.
The obstacles in sexy hiking are unyielding.
Usually I'm fine with this part, but not today apparently.
But I'm not sure Jazzo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process.
After I finish with this Getting Over It series, that's probably one Steam game that I've, you know, bought. That's pretty much like one thing down. Who wants to watch any more than 50 videos on Getting Over It? I mean, like, yeah. So, I mean, like...
was my fault as a player rather
There
than
we
as a
go.
builder.
Oh, god damn it.
Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them. And it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains
There we
into
go.
something real. When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas. And that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with. And in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas. For years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects, bought in a store and assembled into a world. And for the most part, that hasn't happened, because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made, although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context, and once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds. Over time, we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call
so
internet. It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs
let's
the things that
just say that
used. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new
oh no.
the lingua franca of the
Okay.
You could build culture out of trash. Only trash. B games.
Yeah, I still got a bad cough, not gonna lie.
Music, B philosophy.
But, you know, that's fine.
Maybe this is what digital
I'm still going pretty slow
a
though.
monstrous mountain of trash,
So yeah.
the ash heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it. Grand.
Fun fact about my last video, did you know if you type in 42, if you type in what's the answer to the universe on Google, it just says 42.
Facebook's got lifelike bots with
So yeah,
unbranded adverts and candid
technically we're past the point of knowledge of the universe at this point in videos. Now guys, I feel like that was a good joke. It was not cringy at all. There we go.
Everything's fresh for about 6 seconds until some new
You know what'd be horrible? If I accidentally doxed my friend. Oh god, no.
Disappearing into the pile, out of style.
I just realized I said that exact thing last time I was up here.
In this context, it's tempting to make that's gentle, that lets you churn through
what
it,
should I talk about now?
Why make something demanding if it just gets piled up in the
I'm gonna be episode 45 with a mouse. Actually, maybe next episode. Yeah, probably next episode.
When games were new, they wanted a lot from you. Daunting.
So yeah, I'll be episode 44 with a mouse.
Players played stoically.
Okie dokie.
Now everyone's turned off by that.
Just like,
they want to burn through it quickly. A quick fix for the fickle. Some tricks for the clicks of the feckless. But that's not you. You're an acrobat. You could swallow a baseball bat.
there we go.
Now I know, most likely you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch, while some dude with 10 million views does it for you. Like a baby bird.
I mean, I'm not gonna say 10 million views, but I got 12 views on my first one.
But on the off chance that you're playing this, what I'm saying is, trash is disposable, but maybe it doesn't have to be approachable.
It would be a good day.
What's the feeling like?
The day that I
guess you don't hate
get 100 views on a video will be a good day.
It's underrated. An orange is sweet, juicy fruit.
I've actually learned how to get up the ice tower pretty quickly.
I feel about a challenge. I only want the bitterness. It's coffee. It's great.
Woo!
It's licorice.
Perfecto.
It feels like we're closer now. Composer and climber, designer and user. You could have refused, but you didn't. There was something in you that was hidden.
There we...
It means a
Well,
lot
I mean,
to me that
we didn't really go about good.
Endured this much. Every wisecrack, every insensitivity, every setback you've forgiven me is a kingly gift that you've given me. We have the same taste, you and I. It's not ambition. It's ambition's opposite.
I honestly don't like this part.
To taste defeat.
The radio tower is honestly so annoying.
I put the snake in for you. Have you thought about who you are in this? Are you the man in the pot, Diogenes? Are you his hand? Are you the top of his hammer?
Humor these days is like brain rot.
Where your hand moves, the hammer
like skibbity toilets.
Neither the man, nor the man's hand. In this show's will and intent, the embodied resolve in his uphill ascent. Now, you've conquered.
Okay, yeah, it's taken me way too long to try this.
The rectory, the living room and the factory, the playground, the construction site, the granite rocks, and the lakeside. You've learned to hike. There's nowhere left
Okay,
to go but up.
can I still beat it without him stopping? Without him stopping to talk? Without him stop talking? Without him?
Dedicate this game to you, the one who came this far.
Can I beat it without him stopping talking? My brain isn't braining. Yeah, well, I mean, we'll be getting over it with that jump, so, I mean, pretty good. 9 minutes 32. I got 9 minutes 33 last time. Pretty good, pretty good. Goddamn. See if I was beating getting over it day 43, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.